This is the video for card N17, multiplying and dividing fractions. The objective of this lesson is to multiply and divide fractions. Let's look at a couple of examples. Multiplication first of all. In order to carry out multiplication, we need to take two steps. The first step is to multiply the numbers across the top of the fractions together. In this case, 2 times 6, which will give us 12. Our second step is to now multiply the two numbers across the bottom of the fraction together. 3 times 7 will give us 21. We need to check now if this answer is in its simplest form. Both the number 12 and 21 are in the 3 times table and so can be divided by 3. 12 divided by 3 will give me 4 and 21 divided by 3 will give me 7. This answer is now in its simplified form and is my final answer. A division question now is done in a slightly different way. We cannot divide fractions directly, and so we need to change it into a multiplication question. In order to do this, we leave the first fraction in its original form, so in this case 3 over 7. We then change the question into a multiply question, and in order to do this, we swap the second fraction. So instead of being 1/4, we turn it upside down and change it into 4 over 1. We can now carry out multiplication as we did in question 1. So multiply across the top of the fraction, 3 times 4 will give me 12, and then multiply across the bottom of the fraction, 7 times 1 will give me 7. We need to check if this is in its simplified form, and because the number on the top is bigger than the number at the bottom, we can cancel this down further into a mixed fraction. 7 will go into 12 once, and it leaves 5 as a remainder. We now put the number that is on the bottom of this fraction as the bottom of your new fraction. And so 12 over 7 becomes 1 and 5/7. Just practice a couple more of these. So multiplication again. Remember, multiplication, we multiply across the top, 3 times 1 is 3, and then we multiply across the bottom, 2 times 4 is 8. 3 over 8 cannot be simplified further, and so this is your final answer. Division now, leave the first fraction as 4 over 3, and change your question to a multiplication. Now take your second fraction, and instead of 2 over 7, change to 7 over 2. Multiply across the top, 7 times 4 is 28, and multiply across the bottom, 3 times 2 is 6. We can simplify this now. Both numbers are even, which means both numbers will divide by 2. 28 divided by 2 gives me 14. 6 divided by 2 will give me 3. This is now a top-heavy fraction that can be changed into a mixed number. How many times will 3 go into 14? Well, 3 times 4 is 12. And so 4 is our number. Because we want 14 and we only have 12, we have 2 left over out of our original 3 that was on the bottom of our first fraction. Now it's your turn to have a go at some on your own. So pause the video while you have a go at these questions and then restart it to find the answers.